Last season's guest appearance by Leonard Nimoy as Mr. Spock on Star Trek The Next Generation was a highlight for fans of both the original and the new Star Trek series. This season, Mr. Scott, known in his off hours as actor James Doohan, visits the 24th century. CNN's Dennis Michael beamed aboard the Enterprise for this behind-the-scenes report.
It's that orange color that's so memorable.
Awash in bright 60s colors, it's the bridge of the original Starship Enterprise, although it's not the original bridge. That's in the Smithsonian. The set may be a reconstruction, but the guest star is the real thing. James Doohan has been Chief Engineer Scott of the original Star Trek cast for over 25 years. But visiting the Next Generation cast is something he has so far avoided.
Don't you want to be on the Next Generation? And my answer is, no, I don't want to look that old, you know. So, because then I say, I said, DeForest Kelley, when he was on the pilot there, there wasn't a square centimeter that it didn't have 5 wrinkles in it.
But having the new series set in the 24th century does have its advantages.
Something happens that makes me go 75 years an advanced jump, and I still end up the same age, And of course, I get to the new Enterprise, the Class D, and that's 75 years advancement for me, and so I have a little difficulty, and then of course we start working on things, and eventually, their engineer and myself, we get together and we save this new Enterprise. So there you go.
Having saved the old one a few times.
That's right, yeah, right.
I see.
I mean, you always have to prove yourself a miracle worker,
That's a beauty right there.
Was there a lot of discussion of 21st century versus 24th century imaginary technology with Mr. Scott on the set? Not as much as there was about a certain cork in a flask of Saurian brandy.
How about carrying it in?
Should be on.
It should be on.
James Doohan seems to be more than satisfied that the mission taken on 25 years ago by the original cast and crew of Star Trek is being carried out with distinction by the Next Generation.
What they're doing right now is probably the best science fiction you're going to see on TV for 15 or 20 years.
And concerning his comrades from the original Enterprise?
Yes, to you, lads.
The Star Trek The Next Generation episode entitled Relics will air this fall. Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.
And that is Showbiz for today.